Hello, hello. We're back with another Crystal Palace save. How is everybody? Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. We're back again. We're going to do the team registration for the Conference League. We got the Chelsea game coming up in a few hours. We've not started well. We got 1 point from the first 3 games, and that was a point against Arsenal. Lost to West Ham, which we probably should have done better with based on everything, but it's alright. But we're going to continue. I'm expecting to lose, and I said my goal for the first 4 games was to get 1 point because we had Chelsea, West Ham, Arsenal, and Man U. I thought the point would come against West Ham, came against Arsenal, but then we got Chelsea now, midweek against Portsmouth. So we'll play full squad, full best 11 against these two. So you have the international break, jump back, play a weaker team against Burnley probably because we want to focus on the Vallecano game because we want to try to get through as much as possible. But we'll jump into the Chelsea game. We'll do a cautious counter-attacking team, and we'll see exactly what happens. And yeah, assistant managers suggested this team. I'm not too opposed to it. I will do Gabby instead of Chris Richards just to give Chris Richards a break. And then Madueke and Jamie Vardy are also in the squad for the first time. Madueke starting, Vardy on the bench. Both deadline day deals because we needed some players just to come in at the end. We'll start with an early free kick. Mitchell over towards Madueke on the wing, ex-Chelsea player. He gets it back from Eze. Quick play. Oh my god, we're winning. Ismail Assar has just scored, and Nico Gonzalez has his, I think, second or third assist already of the season, and he's only played a couple of games. Fuck, I put in courage. Okay, we're having a very good start here. Very good. Okay, Reece James has a yellow. We are playing for set pieces. I'm going to turn that on because Chelsea, I think we could actually do something. We're actually controlling possession. I will then move it towards a more balanced approach. Just because that was what it suggested first half through the assistant's opposition instructions. And it actually is coming to fruition because we are playing at Selhurst Park at the moment. 54%. If that changes and it goes a bit down, then I'll move it around. But right now in the league, that bumps us straight out of the relegation points. Man City are down here with 3 points. It's crazy. Spurs as well. Fucking hell. I think the person who created this database thought Sunderland would be worse than they are. Or maybe they didn't rate the signings, or I don't know. But Sunderland are doing much better than, even in one game, than they are in this save. But we have Chelsea West Ham later today. Mid-evening kickoff, midday for me where I am. All just over the bar, not bad. But we got that game. Got Bristol City versus Derby, which is the one I'll be tuning into. I'll probably have both on at the same time. I don't think I'll be streaming when it's on, but I'll be watching it at home. Luckily I got the day off, so... Not day off as in my scheduled days away. Because I've done my 40 hours already for work. Okay. Oh, João Pedro's through. That was a really good ball. That was a really good goal. Enzo Fernandez played a stunning ball through. And João Pedro got through the middle of the back. I think it's because Gay stepped up. But what I am happy with is we've kept all our players through the summer transfer window. So at least we've got them all locked in until that January window. Hopefully we can keep them through the entire season because we will see how we do. Eze with the ball in, straight into Robert Sanchez's arms. But I'm hoping we can keep him throughout. Ismail Assar is getting unfit a little bit. I will bring on Rooney, but I'll do him as right attacking midfielder. Will I? So I can do Eze there, and I'll bring on Vardy just because there's no party like a Vardy party. Oh, I thought we conceded then. But this one started pretty good. We're pretty happy with... I would actually take a draw against Chelsea. We'll take Nico off for... I do check Decore. Don't have a... We've got Nketiah we can put there, so I'll probably have to do that. Because Eze does need a break before we get into it. And I'll put Mateta on as a target forward. I'll distribute there. Bang, bang. Early crosses, whip them. And we'll see. Because we've got one more sub we can make if needed. I don't know if we will need to, but we'll encourage the team. I'm pretty happy with how it's going. Whether we take Lerma off depends on how this goes. Get rid of it. Nice. No. Oh, damn. Right, let's make some tactical changes. We'll chuck them as wing-backs on attack mode. Lerma needs to probably come off because he's got the lowest fitness. We'll chuck Kamada as advanced playmaker attack. Hit early crosses. We'll turn on still actually. Run at defence. Be less expressive. Ball winner midfielder and chuck him on defend. And we'll see if we can clutch something just to not lose this game. Yes, make the changes. That's a poor pass from Reece James. Oh, that's even worse. Who's that from? Nketiah. Apparently Nketiah is my best striker, which is embarrassing. Oh my god. He's on, I think. What was that? Oh, it was a clearance. Fucking hell. I thought he fucking fluffed his lines then. Okay, Kamada on the corner. Don't know why we're wasting time, but okay. Oh, Mateta's out the back. It's going to go out for a throw, I think. Yeah, it is. We have easier games coming up. Like I said, we got Burnley and Leeds coming up. And I think the next one was Everton, maybe? I can't remember if it was. Enzo plays it back to Caicedo. Dewsbury Hall over to James. Back to Cole Palmer. Dewsbury Hall, edge of the box. Sterling into the middle. Out wide to Chilwell, who's in the range of space. Benitez captures it. Let's go. We'll go on attacking because we've only got a few minutes. Unless we score here, then we're going straight to cautious and changing all the approach. Don't worry, that was just a joke. Didn't want to score anyway. Oh, I do want to score. I take that back. Let's go. Gay to Gabbia. Is he going to do it to wide? Yep. Down to Mateta. Back. Some slow build-up play. I don't mind. Mateta over to Sheikh Decore. He plays it all the way wide to Nketiah. He crosses it first time. Not very good cross. Rooney gets it. He's got space. He passes it in. Oh, Nketiah with the shot. Oh. Comes off Reece James and we got a corner. Come on. This could be the last chance that we have in this game. Ah, it's not a great ball. Nobody was in that area. Munoz needs to get it down the line. Down the line. Or back. Oh, damn. It's going to be it, I think. It is. A 2-1 loss. I will say this. Our goal difference being at -5 worse in the league is not good. However, at the same time, we only lost 1-0 to Man U. We drew against Arsenal. We only conceded 2 late goals because I went super attacking at the end. And we only lost 2-1 to Chelsea. If... Oh, Brighton, not Everton. If, for example, we have Burnley and Leeds and Brighton, and say we get 4 points from those 3 games, that's fine for me. I'm absolutely fine with it. But got Portsmouth at home coming up in the Carabao Cup second round. Madueke and Jamie Vardy both making debuts. Jamie Vardy's only on like a 1-year contract, and if he plays 10 games, he gets a contract extension. He's only at 4.6k a week, so even if that contract extension happens, we're laughing. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. 1 second. Just got to do this quickly. Why do I do that? That's weird. Oh, that's strange. It won't let me copy a link properly. That's really weird. Sorry, I just had to get a tweet out there to say I was live. I forgot to do that before I went. This kid, he don't look too bad, to be fair. He's got no interest in joining, but I'll keep an eye on him just to see his progression. Interesting. Sunderland Arsenal 20th versus 4th. I reckon Sunderland get a 3-1 loss. Fuck off. Hey, that puts us bottom after 4 games, which is not a great thing, but it's not horrendous. So, cannot be reached. Space must be left. So we need to do. What was it? HGC player, who's not in right now. So. Some of the... Who do we need? We need to probably get somebody from the under-21s who's good. Who classes as a HGC. 1.5 star is not great. Does he count? No. He's out for 2-3 months, so I might as well do him. And then looking at this. Renato Sanchez we need in. We need to get Nico Gonzalez in, so I need to take out Will Hughes, to be fair. Madueke needs to come in, so I need to remove... I don't care about Madueke as much as I do Bargi. Oh, that's a tricky one. Unless I do Puskas out. Then he could come in clutch. I don't think I'm going to play... He's injured for how long? 2 to 4 weeks. I don't think I'm going to play Franker as much. No, but I will probably. I'm going to do that. Oh, I've confirmed it. I've got rid of Will Hughes. I think he's going to be unhappy. One of two of them are going to be unhappy. But I just need to... I don't know, that's a tricky one. So I got to remember that I got to play Puskas and Will Hughes more in either cups or leagues, just to make sure that we have that. They haven't actually, like, caused anything right now. So if we look at their happiness, he's poor. His morale's bad, but can't blame him. And then Will Hughes' happiness is also poor. Minor issue because he's been left out. Well, as I said, I was expecting that. Neither of them have come to me, so I'm not too worried because they haven't come to me and said, look, this is an issue, blah, blah, blah. But that's not horrendous. Okay, day of the Portsmouth game. Patrick Bamford, is he ever going to be fit? That's my question. I don't know, like, did they actually sign him? I'm actually going to look now. Crystal Palace squad. Get me on to transfer market. Because did they actually sign Patrick Bamford? Have I missed this or something? Well, yeah, because I don't know why he's at Crystal Palace on this game. Maybe it's just a glitch or something, because number one, he's never played for Crystal Palace. Oh no, he did have a loan at Crystal Palace in 2015 for 6 months, but I don't know why he's in this team, because he's not. I don't want him, for one. I don't want him because he's not good enough. Like, Vardy is as good as him, and I've got Vardy for like pennies, whereas Bamford I think is on way more. Yeah, he's on like 30k more. What I will do is quickly load up Pacific Positive 2 strikers. Reason I'm doing that is a bit more attacking. It worked in previous saves. I am not going to play Eze. I'm going to put Renato Sanchez as his first game, and I've swapped them for him for Kamada. Gabbia is going to give Gahey a break because there's just no point. Walter Benitez for Dean Henderson and Ketia for Vardy. Overall, the defence is very weak. I know we're about to go into... I'll leave Gabbia. Do I leave Gabbia? No, I'll give Riyad a go. The defence is pretty weak in terms of that. I'm actually going to swap and I'm going to put Puskas on. And then Tyreek Mitchell at left back. I need to move him for probably Sosa. And in that team, it's still a very strong team. I see no issues with it. I don't think we'll have come up against any. And if we need to, I don't know why we've got Bamford on. We can get rid of Bamford, thank you very much. So we just got the senior squad, yeah. Just want to make sure. I'll chuck on Devenix. Has he played yet this season? He has not. So he can get his debut for us here. Yeah, I promised you 85. You can have 85. That's fine. Fernando Forestieri? Sorry, is he still playing? Is that the Forestieri of when they were at Watford? It is. Wow. That's crazy. Is Forestieri Hogdini? Okay. I'll do the visualizer because we're the only team playing today. Because every other team have played. Because we had the European games, we had to delay this game by a week, I believe. Okay. Portsmouth have the first highlight 17 minutes in. It's a good throw. Marlon Pack on the ball, ex-Bristol City player. He's got it. He's just fired wide, to be fair. I can tell you now he does like that type of shot in real life. Don't know if he still does it as much. I think he's still at Portsmouth now, but we're not doing very much. I'll leave Dean Henderson on. I mean, if it gets worse, then I can take him off, and I've got a backup keeper anyway, so we're all good. I'm not liking that this is all Portsmouth so far. I've not underestimated Portsmouth. I'm just rotating the squad a bit. So Vardy's got the ball. The fact that you can get Jamie Vardy for 5k a week is absolutely wild. Okay, Sosa. Throw it down the line. Madueke. Cuts in. Is he going to shoot? He's going to score. That's what he's going to do. What a goal. That is why we have signed you on loan from Arsenal. At least that's one positive with, like, adjusted saves, like databases, is that Madueke I can get on loan for not that much. And like Bargy, if he wants to join me, I can sign him for 3.7k, which is ridiculous. But that's just a little glitch, but I'm happy I found the glitch. Madueke again. 2 goals in not very long time. What was that? 4 minutes. Madueke with his second of the game already. Probably will take Madueke off and probably Rooney Mr. Bargy as well. Okay. Puskas. I need to find out how you pronounce his name. Off the post. Nathaniel Klein a little bit too slow. How to pronounce Puskas. We scored again? Madueke is being checked. Disallowed. Pukstas. It says Puwkstahs. Pukstas. I don't know. We'll just stick with Pukstas. Okay, good first half. Almost a hat-trick from Madueke in the space of, what, 11 minutes. But we'll get to like 60, 65 minutes and I'll take them both off. Probably put Nathaniel Klein on the bench as well. And just kind of see the game out. Maybe take one of the strikers off. Probably Matata if I'm going to take one off. Just to basically give them a rest as well. But we've got the ball back with Riyadh. Over towards Borna Sosa. Pukstas. Renato Sanchez. Over to Vardy. It's gone through. Paul cleans it up with Schmid. Kicks it long. We have the back with Riyadh. It should be. Nice and comfortable. Nice. He plays over to Lacroix. Pukstas very pressured in the middle, but he gets well. Sosa. Vardy out towards Madueke. Madueke sprinting through and gets his hat-trick. And that is when we take him off. We'll chuck you lot off. Munoz, you can just have a little run around. Deveni can come on for Sanchez. And right now, that is the only subs. We'll just have one left in case of an injury or anything like that. But Deveni's not got great fitness, but it's only a half a game. Yep, all good. Madueke hat-trick. He's scored very good goals given we've only got 1.1 XG. Sosa over towards Nketiah. It's headed clear, but Eze on the edge of the box smashes it in top corner. First goal of the season. A good goal as well. Okay, John Swift. I think is it John Swift? That's a fucking beautiful goal. It is John Swift. Was he at Reading? He was indeed. I don't know. Portsmouth snapped it up. That's a pretty good signing. Did well there. Cheap viewers. Fuck off. I hate when people come in and say, buy cheap viewers here. Or, I'm a graphic designer. Go away. Nobody cares. Right, Munoz. Take it down and whip it. Nice. I think Mateta's off. I did have a feeling he was off. I've just had a quick glance at my stream because it's a few seconds delayed and I think he might be off. If he's not, happy days. He is. Thought he was. Good move from Munoz though. Sosa's dying. What the hell? Oh, I took the fucking person I can take off. Sorry, mate. Well, somebody else can play there, right? Fuck it. He can come on as left back. I think he played there before. I feel like he did. I mean, we're 4-1 up with 4 minutes to go. I mean, we're kind of just pissing about, chilling out now. Because we've won, but obviously we've got the international break coming up, so a lot of the players will have a bit of a rest. 4-1 win. Exactly the result we need. This is why I think that we will do fine in the Premier League, because we can beat Portsmouth very comfortably, like that. 2 weeks, so it's pretty much the international break. So we won some money. We're going to play Chelsea in the next round, so in all honesty, I'm fine getting out in round 3. I don't think they care. Do they care about... Where is it? Be competitive. We're already at 60%, we're fine. Well, the club info, like... I don't know what some of these are. Championship, they won it twice. FA Cup recently, but... Who are our affiliates? We got... Is that not Botafogo, is it? I don't know if it is. Send academy players to train with Botafogo experience may benefit with players currently in the youth system ranks. Club share scouting knowledge. Nice. Got Bromley. I assume that's to send players on loan. Oh no, it's just a friendly. Friendly as well. OL, that's obviously very well linked. Mutually beneficial for both. RWDM, send players on loan to them. I'm quite happy with that because this is a good squad normally. They haven't came for anybody, which is fine. Sutton, and that's friendly as well. Did we even do friendlies against Bromley, Dulwich, Hamlet, and Sutton? No. Okay. But 26 minutes in, we've done a couple of games, so we're doing alright, making good progress. But we got 9 days until the Burnley game coming up. Would be nice to get that sort of sorted. I'm going to turn that straight off actually, because he needs to have some rest. Remy Matthews, don't care. Nketiah's fine, Klein's fine. Will Hughes, I'll make available for 60. Fosu Mensah, I will do for 90. Sanchez, you can have a 20-minute run out. And that's all I'm going to do. I can do next match 90 minutes for you. Patrick Bamford, you can do 20. Why is this coming up in my stuff? I don't really know. Don't know why that's the main headline for some reason. Under 18s, KC, that's fine. I mean, it's more just a run around for the under 21s and stuff, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully Bamford doesn't get like additional injuries and stuff like that, but most people will be back this day. Nothing really happening. We're all playing under stuff, so nothing to write home about from those days. Do 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 ding 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 diddle ding. Oh, why is there one random extra day of it? One player, I don't know. Just one day's weird. So main squad, he gets is what, first ever cap? Nice. Adam Wharton, first ever cap. Nice. Oh my god, that value. Is he on £375 per week? Oh, that's a nice little glitch. How's it? Good. Well done on your caps, mate. Well done. Damn, under 18s have their first loss of the season. Oh, here he is. Fair enough. I just hope Puskas doesn't come over and say that, because he could have probably done it with. Well, it depends. Let me see. Would Hadrick's split have been in the would they have been in Europe? To be fair, they wouldn't have been in Europe because they lost against Besiktas pretty comfortably, to be honest. This dude just travels everywhere, I swear. Gay set for high profile move to Man United for 83 million. No, it'll be more. I'm willing to listen to any offers. If they want to start bidding now, if we want to agree a January move of like 95, 100 million, I'm fine. But I'm not doing less than probably 100, to be honest. So, Burnley, let's have a look at their squad. Hladky. Sorry, it's Heredek. I don't know. Wait, who was he at? Damn, imagine going all the way to St. Mirren, and that's a weird career. Carl Walker, Bayo, Delcroix, Ben Mee, who I obviously tried to get, but I didn't offer enough money. Josh Brown and Masengo, ex-Bristol City, both for the Marcus Edwards from Sporting, I believe. Yeah. Tottenham sold him for 110k. It's mental. Luka Kolyosho, Broher, Jay and Anthony. It's a pretty good bench, to be fair. They got Tuan Zebi as well, free, right? Yeah. Lyle Foster's there, Joe Worrell, Esteve, Hannibal, Aaron Ramsey. They've got Aaron Ramsey. Oh, different Aaron Ramsey. I thought that was the Welsh one then. I was baffled. Manuel Benson. The man who's terrified of saying his name. Ashley Barnes is there still. But yeah, it's a decent team, but it should be one that we could beat. Barella set for money, spinning move to PSG. Good option for PSG then. Okay, under 18s match. It's just bench Kim Casey. Remain SA. We probably should move to. Well, he is in our squad. I should probably get him played, to be fair. So, under 21s, Adam Wharton played again against Italy as the team won 3-1. Congratulations to England. Up the English. Do. Taking a while to get through this international break, to be fair. A few people injured, not too much of a problem. What are we signing for? I've forgotten now. Performance analyst, just a performance analyst. Analysing data, judging ability. That's Sion. Is that the one in Switzerland? It is. You're clearly the best fit. I will offer you 9.75k, and you'll probably join the next day, right? Kadi Riyadh, fair play, mate. So, hopefully the next day we'll be able to get him in, and it should be our staff complete, I believe. Would that be our staff complete? It would be. And we're like not bad. We've got awful goalkeeping coaches, and it says looks really bad there, but it's actually not that bad scouting. We've got 10 scouts, to be fair. When I see all my staff. See, some of these scouts are shit. Like, why have we got you? 13-15's not bad, but like, what was that? 3 of them are just rubbish. And the recruitment analysts, actually. I should probably get rid of them because they're fucking shit as well. And why is our technical director also a recruitment advisor? I will actually get rid of the 2 recruitment analysts because they're shit as well. And 2 recruitment. So now we've gone a bit down probably. Yeah, we went from like 7th to 10th. But like, we'll get some people in and should move us up to like 5th, I think. They were dragging us down, to be fair. Do 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 do. Is the Newcastle Liverpool game on Monday? It is. God damn, that's going to be a good game. I'm looking forward to... I mean, Bayern Leipzig as well today. Should be a good one. Bang, 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 bang. Wow, it's World Folklore Day today. Congratulations to all the folks who are around the world. Hey, 3-1 win against Arsenal under 21s is pretty good. Because they got Carl Jacob Heim. I should scout him. Christian Mosquera again. That could be somebody good for loan. He's had 2 caps for fucking hell. Is there anybody else that catches my eye? Not really. I'll just double check to see if there's anybody. Seb Ferdinand. Son of Rio. No idea. Under 18, is there anybody that like shouts out that's obviously come through now? Not really. Selection info, who's not played for Arsenal this season? We will do the smart thing, and if they're not playing, we'll have a little scout of them. Who the fuck is this? Never heard of him in my life. But we're going into the day where we are playing Chelsea Liverpool today as well. Man United, Arsenal, and Everton, Man City. God, what a day. What a day. But as you can see, we've got a busy schedule. The priority... I don't know if I should do a bit of rotation for Vallecano because we are playing at home and focus on the league just because they're going to be unhappy with the league, I'm pretty sure. Reserve in judgment so far, but... And they're pretty happy. I think they'll be happy anyway, regardless, because we should win. Vallecano's our hardest one. And we're brought forward to that time. Okay, cool. Alright, as always. Before a game, always save just in case it crashes. You don't want to lose any data, especially with a 1-week autosave that we have on. Chelsea lost to Liverpool 1-0. Liverpool have won 4 out of 5. That's pretty big. Chelsea, 7 points. Wow. They won 2, drawn 1, lost 2. One of their wins against us. Right. We will jump to balanced. We'll do a quick pick and see what they're suggesting. Gabby is going to play instead. I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to do that. A little bit different. Plan is to just try and have some rotation available ready for Rayo Vallecano. Burnley have got, what? 4 points. So they've got 1-1, drawn 1, lost 2. Whereas we're at 1-0. What have we got? 1-0, drawn 1, lost 2. Hopefully today we can get our first win of the season. Will it move us out of the relegation places? Depends on other results and a bit of goal difference, but probably not. Josh Cullen through to Hannibal. Amdouni there. Marcus Edwards. Not sure where he's going. He's gone down back to Ben Mee. Hartman, good sign in. Brun Larson. Through to Hannibal. He might whip this in. He does. Straight to Marcus Edwards. Empty goal at the back post. What the fuck are we doing? That's ridiculous. That is such bad defending, especially as we have fullbacks on defend. Hello, Jake Snipes. How are we today? Hopefully doing better than my team. My team are playing shit. Marcus Edwards. Gabia stops it. Ismail Assad. Just tackled by Carl Walker. How embarrassing. Through to Amdouni. Marcus Edwards again. Why are we letting him cut in on his left? Off the post. Gabia away. Fucking hell. I'm doing good. Chilling out. Ready for the Premier League game later. By watching Bristol City instead because... Oh, fuck off. Be watching Bristol City instead because that is my lovely team. But chilling. Trying to see how we do with Crystal Palace. The database is up to date up until the 4th of August. Just gone. So some signings have happened. Some have not. Who is your team? I mean, your team could be anybody. Like, everybody's playing tomorrow. Oh, we need a fucking goal here. If you say all our games so far, I'm probably thinking you're going to be somebody like in the Championship. Probably like Sheffield United. They've been shit so far. Oh, fellow Southwest team. Oh, Plymouth. I know it's probably Plymouth now. Because they've been fucking shocking. Or Cheltenham. Cheltenham are bad. Oh, it is Plymouth, okay. I thought Plymouth might do alright. They didn't actually lose that many players. Oh, what a header. I feel for Plymouth fans because they've got the worst fucking owners. One of the worst owners in the fucking EFL. I will say though with Plymouth, I do very much enjoy pie face head loss every single week. It is so funny to watch. As a Bristol City fan, obviously, we have fucking shit as well. We don't go up. I don't think you should have gone down either. Oh, penalty. Hell yeah. It's the same with Luton. Like, I didn't want Luton to go down. But then when it got to the last day of the season, I wanted them to go down because I thought it would just be so funny. I just thought it would be absolutely hilarious if Luton actually went down. Oh, what am I doing? Because this season ticket is a row in front and few to the side, so you see you're in the back of them. So you're famous is what you're telling me. I always find it funny seeing the pie face head loss from like the opposition fans, you know, when they're like at a corner angle or something. I think it's so funny because you can tell him apart from everybody straight away. But I like his passion. He's very passionate. And he fucking goes away and home. Oh, goal, yes. But no, I always want. Yeah, I saw him in Lincoln. No, like I always kind of want the Southwest teams to do good because I feel like there is no good Southwest team. Like the best team is Bristol City, and you could say like, oh, Cardiff and Swansea, they're kind of Southwest, you know what I mean? But like different country, it kind of doesn't feel like it. I always want them every Southwest team to do well, but like the last like 10-15 years, you look at like Forest Green dropping back down to non-league, you look at Yeovil doing the same, Cheltenham went down there for a bit, Swindon are down in League 2, Bristol Rovers down in League 2, Exeter are the only other team apart from Plymouth that are doing alright. Yeah, exactly. Exeter are the only ones. Like you and Exeter, and it kind of makes it a bit shit because like Bristol City will have no derbies. We've not played Bristol Rovers in a league game for like fucking like 18 years or something now. I think it is. It's just a bit shit because obviously that's the type of game like at least you get to play Exeter this year. You at least get to I don't know if it's not no more subs. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Like Exeter are above you for the first time, and that's the whole thing. Like at least you get to have that derby. I don't want Bristol Rovers to do well. Thank you very much for following, Jake. Yeah, exactly. It's like Brighton and Crystal Palace derby. Like Crystal Palace have other derbies, and Brighton couldn't care less about Palace. Well, that's why Bristol City and Cardiff's always a big game because they've been similar positions. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy. I enjoy Cardiff Bristol City games because it's fun. However, do I want Cardiff to stay in League One? Yeah, because they're Welsh, more than anything else. Now, I always want Plymouth to do alright because they're the biggest team by far in that little region of the world. Oh, 3-1, our first win of the season. Thank fuck. I was a season ticket holder at Ashton Gate. Reason I'm not now is I moved to America in February, and that's where I am now. I was before for like 8 years. I was as a kid, stopped going for a bit, just because of money with family and stuff, and then went back again until February this year. And I went to my last game in February at the start of it. I assume you should be a season ticket holder with Plymouth because I know a lot of people in Plymouth actually go to the games because of the population and stadium size. Yeah, I'm in the US, so I'm gonna watch the Bristol City game today at like 12 o'clock midday because I'm in Phoenix. All away games. I've only done one away game, and that was to Barnsley. You've probably done Barnsley if you go to all the away games. That is a shit stadium. They've got one really good stand on the left. The other one opposite the away end's good. But then, like, the away end stand is a stand, and the one on the right is fucking shit. Where the little, like, camera box comes out the roof, it's so bad. 68 out of 92 is good. Yeah, it's also in a shit area. Barnsley Stadium is in a shit area as well. But no, I've only done Barnsley. What I will say though, I have done like a football game in the US. I went to a second division game in the US. Shit. Absolute rubbish. Not the quality, just the fans. The game was good, but the fans were clueless, like you would expect American fans to be. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Barnsley. I went there, had a nice bit of food at a Weatherspoons, then was like, get me out of here. The fact you do away days is ridiculous, because I know obviously how far, like your trips to fucking Sunderland last season must have been ridiculously long. Because every time you go from Bristol to somewhere, if you're going from Plymouth, you got to add like 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah, exactly. Even like at least at Exeter, you don't have to go that far this year. But then that's probably the closest one, other than what your Birmingham areas, maybe Reading. Is Reading the next closest one, apart from Cardiff? It probably is. Sunderland twice, Jesus. It's probably Reading, or maybe even like the Birmingham area. If I can't think of which teams are going to be there. Got Exeter probably closest. Cardiff's pretty close. Probably Reading, based on because Reading's what, hour and a half from Bristol, hour and 40 minutes. That's still a fucking trek. That's still like 4 hours to get there. I guess London, after Birmingham, is probably the next closest. We are gripped by UEFA Conference League fever. Yes, we are. Ah, Wickham. Yeah, that's a good point. I forgot. Who remembers Wickham? That's one of those teams you just forget. Like your Doncasters. Who remembers a team called Doncaster? hate when this happens. But no, I do hope you guys turn it around. I was on Twitter when you guys lost the other day, and I was awful. Your owners, just, the money, the lack of, like, Bristol City don't get much investment. Oh, Cardiff and Luton. Luton's probably not that bad either. North London. Cardiff away looks pretty good. It always looked good when Bristol City went there. But like, Bristol City's owners don't invest too much financially. It's not awful. Don't have to be good to beat them. That's so funny. I mean, what was our score? Hang on, what was Bristol City versus Plymouth? What were the scores last season? I forget. Score history. Oh, we beat you on a friendly. Hang on, let's have a look. What were the previous? Oh, yeah. There's 4-1. Past head-to-head results. 4-0. You beat us, to be fair. See, what it looks like is we batter you, you scrape a win against us. Yeah, exactly. 14 million in sales is ridiculous. Who scored for us? I don't even remember this. Oh, yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, I woke up the other day to watch Bristol City. Was it Sheffield United? I don't know why I keep forgetting who we've played. Yeah, Bristol City, Sheffield United, and we won 4-1. I woke up and told my wife, I was like, oh, we're going to lose. Doesn't matter, we're going to lose. And then we end up, like, smashing them. I was like, okay, I have no issue with this. I was expecting a 3-0 loss. It's like I was expecting you lot to win the other day, midweek game. And again, mental. Don't know what's happening with you guys. Yeah, American wife. That's how I moved over. It was either she moved to the UK and went to Ashton Gate to see the beautiful Bristol City, or I moved to the US. Kind of works with the games because I get to wake up at 4 a.m. on a Saturday to watch the midday kickoffs on a Saturday and Sunday. I have to wake up at 4 a.m. Exactly. You guys had a mental run, and then you've just I think your season, when you lost Whittaker to Middlesbrough, that kind of like took a big hit. But I think that, like, I thought Wayne Rooney was doing a pretty good job. I know the play probably wasn't very good from the bits I saw, but with the investment he had, I thought he did fantastic. You know what I mean? Like, when there's no money and they perform pretty good, I think that's impressive. Like Frank Lampard at Coventry. He came in, didn't have much money to spend, had to deal with what he had, and he did pretty good. He got the team up the league. They're kind of mid-table. They're doing all right, you know? I'm glad we just fucking scored. Yeah, drinking with... Like, that's the thing. Like, that's why I think that... Obviously, Rooney's just started a podcast, and I think it makes perfect sense. Because he's not... You know, he never had the mentality as a top player at Man U. Nor like he would... He obviously was one of the best England players, if not the best ever. But he could have done more. You look at him compared to Ronaldo, I think he could have been on similar levels. But obviously, you look at Ronaldo at his age and how fit he is, and you look at Rooney now, and you're like, that's the work ethic, and that's the, like, decision making, you know what I mean? Says me sat here playing a game instead of doing anything. But I liked Rooney. I thought he was pretty good. Who's your manager now? Let's have a look. Whilst this game's not doing much. Yeah, but like, you got Connor Hazard, he's pretty good. I like the... What's his name? Pregazuelo, whatever you name. I liked Sorinola when he played against us. Joe Edwards just, like, got a load of information. Ballymumba was good. You've got Belarus from us. I hope he actually has a very good season. He was injured a fuck ton. And Jamie Patterson, you've got ex-Bristol City. Like, you've clearly lost a lot of people, but you do have some pretty decent players. If Belarus gets injured, he was out for us for 2.5 years. Oh, you got Tom Cleverley. Like, he was good at Watford as well. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you were going to be oh yeah, that was it. Your manager was like, I'm staying, and then he fucked off to Schalke. In all fairness, shit for you guys. Can you blame him? If you're at League One Plymouth, or you can go to Schalke, one of the biggest teams in Germany, you're gonna go to Germany, like you are. Yeah, Belarus, I will tell you this. He came on 4 or 5 years ago at Bristol City, and I laughed because I was like, he's fucking tiny. If you've seen him now, he's fucking tiny. However, I will say this. He is a battler. He is fucking going to jump into challenges. If somebody's fucking double the height or double the weight, he will fucking go in for it. And technically, he is very good. He just needs... I think I would have been happy with him at Bristol City and gone on a loan. Oh, but he needed, I think because of the injury he had, and then it happened again in a training and then in a practice match and all this stuff, I think he just needed to get out. Oh, what are you doing, Henderson? I think he needed to get out and get a fresh start, basically. Right back's interesting because he was more of like a... If you know and follow Bournemouth, Alex Scott, who was at Bristol City, Belarus was kind of similar, where he would defend well, be very involved in attacks and play balls forward, but also just smash into challenges and stuff, you know? I think that right back kind of will suit. Exactly. He's that passing ability from when he was obviously a midfielder. That's the whole thing. Like, he is very good. I think a lot of Bristol City fans were just hoping that he has a career and doesn't obviously just like not... It doesn't, you know, when like people retire early because of injuries and stuff. I didn't know he was actually playing yet. I thought he was still in like the recovery stage, like right at the end, and he was doing minutes. I haven't watched any Plymouth games because, oh fucking hell, they normally on the same time as a Bristol City one, or obviously Premier League and stuff. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I believe it was episode 5. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed streaming it. Come join me on Twitch at Holy Shit. Link will be in the YouTube or my page. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. Goodbye.